I'm Sarah Borchersen-Keto, and in conjunction with Naret's World 2020 annual conference, I'm speaking today with Bruce Duncan, President and CEO of CyrusOne. Bruce, thanks so much for joining me.
It's my pleasure. Thanks for the invitation.
Now, you've had a long and successful track record in the REIT industry. What prompted you to return as CEO now, and in particular to head a data center REIT?
That's a great question. I would say the data center industry is just a great growth business. And you think about different food groups in the real estate, in the REIT area, data centers are I think you can look at the demand there for the next 1, 3, 5, 10, 15 years. It's going to be great demand. So being able to be involved in the industry got me excited. And within the industry, CyrusOne, to me, was exciting because it fit a lot of buckets. It's the right size. We're about a $9 billion market cap, $12 billion enterprise value. So we're big, but we're not too big, which means we're investment grade, which is very important to our business because it really consumes a lot of capital to take care of our customers' needs. But it's not too big, so you can move the needle in terms of with growth. And I also like the fact we're development focused. I spent a lot of time in my career focused on development. I like development. I think you get very good risk-adjusted returns. You get to build the product you want in the market you want, and I think it's much better economically than buying existing assets. And our European footprint. Again, this is something new. My predecessors have done a good job sort of getting us into Europe, and it's going to be a good part of our business. And finally, if you look at where we're trading, we trade at a discount to our competitors. We've got great competitors in this, so if we can figure this out and together as a team do the right thing, I think we can close that valuation gap, which to me is exciting. So I'm glad to be back.
Can you talk about the fundamentals you're seeing across your portfolio and what your expectations are for 2021?
Well, our 2021 expectations we'll do in the fourth quarter call, which is in February of 2021. So we really can't talk about that. I can say this, as I said, demand is great. We're very excited about our growth prospects, especially, I mentioned Europe. Just to give you some numbers, we started, a couple of years ago in Europe. This year, we're probably, Europe accounted for more than half our new signings in terms of new leasing. And we think, but by next year, the end of 2021, Europe can account for almost 20% of our total enterprise. And I think that's pretty exciting for us. But again, we think there's good growth in this business, and our job is to capture our share of the growth.
Finally, CyrusOne recently announced its zero carbon by 2040 pledge. Why is this such an important initiative, and what steps have you taken to get the company there?
All right, well, as we discussed on our last quarter call, this is very important to us. It's important to us because, number one, it's the right thing to do. And we really recognize sustainability. It's a company-wide priority, and again, to reduce our carbon footprint. Taking the pledge, again, whenever you take a pledge, it makes sure you're focused, and we believe in focus. And it's important to us to support the goals of our customers. It's important to them. It's important to our shareholders. And again, as I say, it's important to us because it's the right thing to do. And again, we're a little late to the table with this. We just published our first sustainability report in October. And for us, in terms of, we're going to have a real focus, which we've had before in different places. Like in Europe, we're very good at this in terms of renewable energy and focusing on reducing, being energy efficient. And we're going to be all over it. And we're going to keep putting out metrics year after year in terms and go out and try to hit those metrics. So again, we're excited about it. It's important to us, and you'll hear more about this from us, as we go on.
Bruce, thanks so much for joining me.
Great. Thank you very much. Very nice meeting you, and thanks for doing it.
And for more news and information from REIT World, be sure to visit Naret's website, REIT.com.